book is Duck on a Bike by David Shannon. One day, down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. He waddled over to where the boy parked his bike, climbed on, and began to ride. At first, he rode very slowly, and he wobbled a lot, but it was fun. Duck rode past Cow and waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow, but what she thought was, "A duck on a bike? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen." Then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Bah," said Sheep, but what she thought was, "He's gonna hurt himself if he's not careful." Duck was riding better now. He rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, "That is a mighty neat trick." Then Duck rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, "I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike." Duck pedaled a little faster. He rode past Horse. "Hello, Horse," said Duck. "Neigh," said Horse. But what he thought was, "You're still not as fast as me, Duck." Duck rang his bell as he rode toward Chicken. "Hello, Chicken," said Duck. "Cluck, cluck," said Chicken. But what she thought was, "Watch where you're going, Duck." Then Duck rode past Goat. "Hello, Goat," said Duck. "Meh," said Goat. But what he thought was, "I'd like to eat that bike." Duck stood on the seat and rode past Pig and Pig. "Hello, pigs," said Duck. "Oink," said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, "Duck is such a show-off." And Duck rode no hands past Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Duck. "Squeak," said Mouse. But what he thought was, "I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck." Suddenly a whole bunch of kids came down the road on bikes. They were in such a hurry that they didn't see Duck. They parked their bikes by the house and went inside. Look at all the animals. They're all looking at that looking at all those bikes. What do you think they're gonna do? Even Duck's looking. What are they gonna do? I think the goat is going to eat the bikes, or maybe they're all gonna ride the bikes. Let's find out. Now all the animals had bikes. They rode around and around the barnyard. "This is fun," they all said. "Good idea, Duck." Look, the mouse couldn't fit on any of the bikes, so the mouse is riding the bike with Duck. And look, there's a bike for 2 people for the pigs. And look, the goat is eating the basket of that bike. Look, and they're all pedaling and having so much fun. Then they put all the bikes back by the house, and no one knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. The end. Look at the end. The duck wants to ride a tractor. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Duck was riding the bike while standing on the seat, and he was looking above those pigs and saying hi to them. This book is David Goes to School by David Shannon. David's teacher always said, "No, David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls." David, you're tardy. Sit down, David. Don't chew gum in class. David, raise your hand. Keep your hands to yourself. Pay attention. Wait your turn, David. I don't care who started it. David, recess is over. Again? That's it, mister. You're staying after school. David, have you finished? Good job, David. Yes, David. You can go home now. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where David was drawing on his desk. That's Not Funny, David, by David Shannon. In this book, David finds a lot of things funny, things that most grown-ups don't find amusing at all. Let's find out what happens in this book. That's Not Funny, David, by David Shannon. David's mom always said, "That's not funny, David." That's not funny. David's blowing bubbles in his milkshake. It's spilling all over the table. Not funny, David. David cannonballed in the pool. He's splashing water on everyone. That's disgusting. David's slurping his spaghetti. We're not amused, David. David's drawing on the board at school. He drew a witch. Did you say something, David? Everyone's laughing. You always go too far. David's in trouble. What were you thinking? David crashed the shopping cart into the fruit aisle. There's fruits flying everywhere. Oranges, apples, and bananas. Oh! You weren't thinking, were you? David stuck his head through the railing. Don't even think about it, David. David's trying to steal a piece of cake. Oops! How on earth did this happen? David got a peanut stuck up on his nose. The doctor's taking it out. David, why? David is using a permanent marker to draw himself a mustache and a beard. You almost gave me a heart attack. His mom was watching TV and he jumped up and scared her. She dropped her popcorn and her drink. That's not funny, David. David's running around and he forgot to put on his pajamas. Okay, that's pretty funny. David's lying down upside down. What am I going to do with you? The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is when David's mom finally found something funny. Thank you for reading with me. Please like and subscribe for more stories, songs, and more. See you next time.